Hello everyone. Today I have brought an interesting topic for you, non-tax revenue. Whenever we talk about government income, the first thing that comes to mind is taxes like income tax, custom duty, GST, etc. But the government does not just earn money from taxes. Another major source of income for the government is non-tax revenue, which does not come directly from taxes but it is still a significant part of the government income. This also impacts your life. Maybe you did not notice. What is non-tax revenue? In simple terms, the money that the government earns from sources other than taxes is called non-tax revenue. Where does this money come from? Let's take a look. There are some sources of non-tax revenue from which the government earns income. I will tell you about all these in details. Dividends and profits. Public sector companies like Indian Oil, ONGC, and SBI, whenever this type of public sector company generates income, a portion of their profits is given to the government as dividend. Interest on loans. When the central government provides loans to states or public sector organizations, the interest earned on these loans becomes a source of income for the government. Fees and charges. Money earned from driving license, passports, court fees, and education fees is also part of non-tax revenue. Fines and penalties. Have you ever paid a traffic challan or heard about corporate fines or penalties for pollution violations? This also contribute to the government's income. Royalties and natural resources companies that use oil mines or telecom spectrum pay royalties to the government, which is another major revenue source. Asset sales and disinvestment. When the government sells a portion of its stake in public sector companies or sells land, building or infra, it also a part of non-tax revenue. Now the question is, why is non-tax revenue so important? It reduces your tax burden. When the government earns income from these sources, there is less need to increase tax rates. It improves public services, roads, schools, hospitals, and other public services are funded through this revenue. It improves fiscal health. The government does not need to borrow as much, which is good for the economy. Now, the next question is, how does this non-tax revenue model impact you? You pay less in taxes. When the government earns from other sources, the direct tax burden on you decreases. Better infra and services. The money earned from fines, fees, or disinvestment is directly used to improve public services, boost economic growth. Revenue from natural resources is often used to fund new projects and creates jobs which strengthen the overall economy. What to look for in the budget? Dividends and disinvestment target. How much money does the government plan to earn from these sources? Royalties and fees updates. Are there any new fines or fees being introduced or increased? Fiscal deficit impact. How much will non-tax revenue help in balancing the budget? This is very important. So friends, from now, whenever you hear about government the revenue, don't just think about taxes. Non-tax revenue is also a major game changer. Now you know how the government side hustle incomes works. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video.